So a quick disclaimer, the prototype is designed in a way where it resembles the initial menu of the app from when the users use it for the first time, and the red dot signifies where the users are supposed to press, and sometimes texts pop out as they are there to explain how the app is used when I'm not present, exactly how my focus group was able to use the app to give me feedback without me. But in this video, we'll just ignore them. To increase the audience's dependence on the app, an alarm function is also included, and assuming that they wake up at 7:48, once they set the alarm, it'll remind them to charge their phone and also remind them to not turn off their phone. A unique feature to help forgetful ADHDers. And assuming that the next day comes, it'll wake them up with a ringtone and a notification, and as they click onto a notification, we would have to scroll down in order to say that we're up to not click it by accident. And consequently, it'll remind us to take our ADHD medication, a feature that could be turned off if it's not needed. And we'll get extra points for waking up if we don't snooze the alarm. To set a reminder, we just have to click onto the plus button. And with the reminder set in, the bigger the exclamation mark, the higher the priority. If we set it as high priority, we can unlock a different set of settings, such as how many more days we will be reminded to do the task if we miss it. So let's say 7 days. It'll also ask us when we would want to be reminded to do this task on a daily basis, so we would have ample time to do it. So let's say the 15th of May. So starting from today, every single day, the task will show up on our today's tasks, but in brown so that we know that it's not actually due today, but it'll give us ample time to do it as we would be reminded to do it early on. And the task that we've missed would also show up here in red. So let's say we wanted it to show up here for 7 days. As mentioned earlier, it will remain here for 7 days and it'll disappear automatically on its own afterwards, solving the problem of having a lot of overdue tasks that intimidates ADHDers. If we finish that, we can simply click the cross here to get rid of it. And we can also see how tasks of different dates would have different colors so that ADHDers or visual learners can clearly distinguish them without getting overwhelmed. And now going to a different scenario. When we finish the task, we just have to click onto a smiley face to clear it, and we would get some points. Additionally, if we have too many missed tasks, to not intimidate the users, it will be hidden by default, but we can click this button to get them to be shown. And with the points accumulated, we could actually go to an store, and this will allow us to buy different skins, which is the gamification part of the app to keep users motivated. And we can also change the type of icons displayed. And going to a different scenario again. And when the time is up, a notification would be sent to remind us to do the task. And the reminder is set up in a way where it occupies 2/3 of the home screen and it only disappears when we swipe it away. So it also includes the emoji, so we can't say we didn't see the notification. And a tiny pun is included to make the task seem more lighthearted. And addressing the short-term memory issues of ADHDers, a fidget could also be set up so that we would be reminded to check the reminder app every single day. And lastly, other than this page, users also have the choice to view their tasks through a calendar perspective if they prefer, and users can scroll down to see the other months in the future. But let's say the user wants to check the task of this date specifically, we just have to click onto it, and it'll show us all of the task description of each task in details, and they would also have the choice of set up another reminder. If not, clicking onto any of these icons as shown over here would actually bring them to the same feature.